two, 1, 2, work hard, don't need rest. No breaks when you're chasing success. You snooze, you lose, no redos. Only get one shot, there's no sequel. Have fun, love what you do. Live right, be your own individual. Stay sharp, play smart, this is your life. I don't know much, but I know you don't live twice. Don't waste it, yeah, don't waste it, yeah.
Hey guys, this is Chrissy Morales, Season 3 on Unsung Heroes, and I'm here with the founder and CEO of Unapologetic Happiness, Shanett McNeill. Hi, Jeanette.
Hello, great day, everybody. It's a complete honor to be here. I'm so excited to share with you guys, what I'm up to, what my purpose is here on this earth to give to the world. And I'm just excited, and I want to thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Of course. When you reached out to me, I was just like, you know what? She's a beautiful soul, empowering, uplifting others. How can I not have you on the show? So tell us about you and your organization.
So my name is Shanett McNeill. I am the CEO and founder of Unapologetic Happiness, LLC. What we do at Unapologetic Happiness is there's weekly inspirations through blogs. I'm a writer, I love to write, so I share a lot of inspiration through my experiences on a weekly basis. So that's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They're actual written blogs that I share. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have these cool video blogs that I do. Tuesdays are called my Transformation of the Mind Tuesdays, and then Thursdays is my Unapologetic Words of Courage. Around that, I also am a health and wellness coach, and I'm a certified life coach. So I do fitness training.
You do it all, yes.
Yeah,
I love it.
I always share like my journeys, my personal growth, my fitness journey, and also when I'm training other people or, helping other people to become like the best version of themselves through my mindfulness challenges is where I utilize most of my life coaching, because I put together a group of people that come together, complete strangers, and for 30 days we are committed to not only growing as an individual, but growing together as a team. So they're complete strangers with the same struggles.
Wait, you bring in all these complete different strangers and then just kind of chat it away?
Put them together in a group for 30 days. And so,
30 days?
Yeah.
How's that? What's the outcome of that? Oh, it's good.
It's great because it's like, you never know how much you have in common with people until you actually get to know them.
That makes
so it's
sense.
like if I walk past you, I'd probably feel like, oh, we have nothing in common just based on, the external look of a person. But what I do is I ask like a series of questions to begin the challenge. And when I get the answers back, I usually feel like, wow, like these are people that would never know each other if they didn't join the challenge, but they have so much in common, some of the same struggles, the same experiences, and just to see them come together and really just uplift each other, it's like so beautiful.
I bet it is. I love it. I love it. And that's why we're here to empower and uplift the community and everybody watching. So tell us, how did you get started with all this?
I always heard this funny quote where it says that you get started for 2 reasons, out of desperation or inspiration. So I think it was a little bit of both because it was after I had my daughter, and I like to say like I felt like I gave birth to purpose. Okay. Because after I had my daughter, I was struggling with finding a job. Now I'm newly married because I found out I was 3 months pregnant after I got married. I'm newly married, I'm a new mother, and the job that I was supposed to be going back to no longer was available. So that was a complete shock. I was terrified, I was fearful, I was just, I was going through a lot of emotions. And for 6 months, I was home with my daughter, and I was filling out job after job applications. And a lot of times I feel like, we all have a dream, but somewhere along the lines of like growing up and life gets in the way and we kind of put it to the side until, that opportune moment, or like I like to say, God steps in and works it in a way that it brings you right back to that. So as I was sitting home, and I was sad because I'm like, I'm not working, I'm just home. What am I going to do? And I said to myself, I had like a epiphany, like a reminder. I was like, God, I said that when I had my first kid, I wanted to be able to be a present mother. I wanted to stay home for as long as I could. And here I was home, but because I was so blinded about what I thought was not working, I missed that it was working in my favor. This was the moment that I was supposed to reconnect with what I love.
Yes.
So it started with asking for a laptop for my birthday.
that's one wish right there, right? Get a laptop.
Well, can you just buy me a laptop? I'm gonna go ahead and get back into writing. So I started a free blog site on Google, and I stood for 3 days trying to set it all up, and I couldn't figure out what the name was gonna be. And so after the third day, I just felt unapologetic, and then I just put it together. So I was like, unapologetic happiness. Cool, that's what we're gonna go with. And at first I was scared, because you know, when you wanna start something, fear is always the first thing. I was scared, because I'm like, who's gonna read it? Nobody's gonna pay attention to what I'm doing. It's just gonna be a waste. And I was like, no, I'm gonna trust it, and I'm gonna do it.
Trust the plan.
So I created the free blog site, and every day, I started out doing my blogs 5 days a week. So I would have written blogs for 5 days.
That's a lot, but that's, consistent.
Yes.
And
so my Sundays would look like sitting home writing 5 blogs and editing, drafting, all
and
of
the
them.
baby.
Yes, around the baby.
Wow.
And I was
you are
still doing
Superwoman.
my health and wellness. And at that time, I was working on trying to get my body back to where it was before I had my daughter. So I just started posting it on social media daily.
So what were you
week.
posting about? What was the content?
So I would post like a little quote from the blog and then introduce people to go to the actual site to read the full blog. So
and
there
it was
would always
about
be a little clip.
about being a mother. What was it like?
So I write about contents that are speaking on motherhood, childhood, relationships, business. You're just your everyday personal experiences that you go through, some of the struggles that you face, how I was able to overcome them, what my thoughts were versus where I am today. So I go back and forth a little bit between like my daily experiences, my past experiences, and just how things are just like shaping itself in my life, or the conversations that I'm having with people. I can get a blog from just a simple word or a conversation.
I wonder what my blog's gonna be about.
My husband always said, we'll have a conversation, and I'll just burst out like, oh, stop, that's a blog. Let me write that down. Like, it's just keywords, and I just feel like I'm always in blog
But you know
mode.
what? That's a gift that you got from God, that you're able to do that. Not everybody could just be like, I'm gonna write about this after just one word. That's
so
amazing.
I go with the flow. I don't pre-plan what I want to say. It's just, sometimes it's whatever space I'm in, what I'm going through. My very first blog was about motherhood. It was called A Fear of a Mother, because I was in a space where I was afraid to not be that mom that my baby would be like proud of, or that wife that my husband can, brag about or be excited to call their wife. So my first blog initially spoke about that.
So it was all raw and organic.
Raw.
Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
It is.
But we're gonna be right back after this short break, and we'll find out what makes Shanett an unsung hero.
Yes, thank you. Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Shanett McNeill here from Unapologetic Happiness, LLC. I am located on Instagram at Unapologetic Happiness, LLC. You can contact me via email, info@unapologetichappiness.org. www.unapologetichappiness.org. I am a certified life coach, a health and wellness coach, and I'm also a fitness instructor. I am a full-time mother and a wife, and around that, I make time to really commit myself to the community and the people around me to encourage happiness, health, fun, and purpose in your life. Stay tuned for this season of Unsung Heroes.
Welcome back to Unsung Heroes. This is Chrissy Morales, and you guys have the honor of watching Shanett McNeill here in person, empowering you all. So Shanett, we are all dying to know, what do you think makes an unsung hero?
What I think makes an unsung hero is a person that's willing to be completely selfless about who they were created to be, not being selfish with the purpose that was given to you. Because I feel like a lot of the times it's easier because life doesn't stop happening. Whether you're on your journey and you're focused, life is always happening. I like to give a brief example. Like when you're going through things, the first thing that you want to do is just close yourself away. You don't want to talk. You probably don't want to go to work. You don't want to show up to do anything. And it's moments like that where I feel like when you're able to show up, that makes you an unsung hero, because yes, you have all right to really just be in your emotions and just take a second to just be about yourself. But when you think about the people that are here to benefit from what you have to offer and what you were created to do, you can't, there's no other option but to continue to show up. You are their hero despite what you're going through. And in those moments when I do that, I'm then empowered when they reach back out to me, because I'm like, I'm sharing because I felt like you needed that, but you respond and I needed you.
Yes.
So it's a win-win. And I feel like everybody has an unsung hero inside of them.
Absolutely.
We just have to tap into that.
You just have to find it.
Yeah.
It's that voice within you. You know,
Right.
just talking to you right now, I could tell that you're a writer and a motivational speaker just by hearing
Thank
your
you.
words. They're just so uplifting and just, you know, motivating. So take us through a day-to-day on what you do on your social media accounts. 'Cause I know you post a lot of videos empowering
Right.
people. Take us through that.
So my days usually start out around 4:30, very early, because I am a full-time
Wait.
mother.
I didn't hear that right. Did you say 4? You know,
On
it's
a
hard for
regular,
me.
normal, on-schedule day for me, it's around 4:35.
It's hard for me to get up at 5:30.
It is.
I don't know about 4:30. I don't think
It was, but your body adapts to it.
What time do you go to bed?
eventually. When I first started, I was doing late nights, early mornings, and then I had to tell myself, no, my rest is like extremely important.
it is.
So at least like 9, 10.
Okay,
It's
so that's
my
not too
lady
bad.
rest. It's not too
I've done
bad.
1 in 5 like the last couple 2 weeks, and
I've
I'm like,
done
I don't know
that
how I'm
too.
functioning.
Yes. You're adrenaline. You're so excited
Yeah.
about what you're doing, because I've had days like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how am I going through this entire
You're
day with
excited.
no naps?
You know
You're
why?
just excited.
You're on a roll. That's it. You're just
Right.
ready.
So I'll get started around like 4:35. Main reason a lot of people always ask is I have a 2-year-old. She gets up around 9, 10. I give myself at least 3 hours in the morning to just reflect, to be one with myself. I
That's
like to
nice.
meditate, and I like to practice, basic yoga at home by myself. And I also take an hour to do my morning worships, reading the Bible and connecting, because I just feel like I can't connect or do anything throughout the day until I have that meeting with God.
That's
To help
beautiful.
me guide throughout the day. So then when she gets up, then it's usually me and her time, or sometimes I'm multitasking, because alongside that, I am the stay-home wife. So I have to deal with any phone calls that need to be made, because my husband's at work, so I'm doing mother duties, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning.
You're doing it
I'm doing it all
I love
around
it.
that time. But in the morning, I have this thing where I like to post, it's called my Unapologetic Morning Delight Message. I just feel like on your morning commute, everybody needs something that's going to make them feel excited.
Yes,
about-
I love
even
your
when-
post. I love
Even
that.
when you don't want to go to work, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, just give me something to boost me. Because I
Right.
remember what that felt like when every Monday I hated waking up to go to my job. There was nothing for me to look forward to. I hated it.
People work for the weekends.
Yes, I used to live for Fridays and die
Yes.
on Sunday
Yes.
because Monday was coming.
I hear you.
And so I shared these messages in the morning just as a brief reminder to everyone, like, it's okay. Like, doing what you have to do right now until you get where you want to be in life. It's okay to be happy right now. It's okay to choose to just wake up and be excited. You don't have to be
Yes,
rich
that's
or
right.
life doesn't have to be perfect for you to wake up and be excited. So that's my morning share. And then midday, I'll share my blogs. So either depends what day it is. It's a video blog or my writing blog for them to get to. And then I share quotes throughout the days. And my days usually consist of either me going to the gym for myself
Wow.
or training, which sometimes I take my daughter.
Wait, do you do the training or wow?
Yeah, I train.
How do you? I know that there's mothers out there who are probably like, you know what, this is overwhelming. My sister is a new mother, and for her, she's going to be a full-time student. She has the baby. You know, she's doing so much. How do you do all these things, multitask, be a mother, and just be overall amazing? Because I know that all these mothers out there are probably wondering, like, how are you doing this?
My favorite word, it becomes a non-negotiable. It's like, if it's important to me, I have no choice but to do it.
Okay.
Granted, we all have valid reasons why we can't get to everything sometimes in a day, but a valid reason is just as much as an excuse, because anything that keeps you away from doing simply what it is that you know you're supposed to be doing or want to be doing, it's still an excuse, valid or not. So I try to prioritize my day from
Okay.
what's most important to what's least. So if I do that, at least I know that if I get to the most important things in my day, even if, life events take place and I can't get to like the smallest steps, I'm not that, upset or feeling defeated, because I did get most of what I needed to get done. And a lot of the times there is a sacrifice that come with it. And for me, yes, I sacrifice a few hours of sleep. Instead of waking up at 8, I have to wake up at 4. So I feel like I have more time in the day. So I don't wish for more time. I just make my more time in
I
the
love
day.
that. I
'Cause,
absolutely love that.
So that's
because people
really
go
how I do
around,
it.
you know, walking around like zombies and stuff like that, and they not getting enough rest, or you know, or don't plan out their day accordingly.
Yes.
So what you're trying to tell them is plan out your day
Plan out your
accordingly.
day the night before. I have a planner that I write down
Love
all
it.
the things that I need to do the next day, what's important, and what's, you know, what I can, if I don't get to it, I can really push it for another day and stuff like that. I prioritize what I need to do as far as household duties, things with my daughter, and all that is just set aside. So that means that I have to wake up the time that I need to wake up, because my time base is fresh on that. So no snooze, as much as I want to sometimes, no snooze, and I have to get up. And another thing is cutting out unnecessary things. If you don't have time to do the things that are important to you, then that means that you have no time for mediocrity. You don't have time to waste. You don't have time to entertain things.
To watch
that's
reality
really
TV
not
shows.
Honestly, I don't watch TV.
Okay.
When I say it, people don't believe me. We don't have cable because I do not watch TV.
I believe it with
It's
all
a
the
waste
stuff that
of
you're
money.
doing. I mean, it's only going to get in the way of what your destination and your
Exactly.
goals are and everything.
So I don't watch TV. I don't really entertain in a lot of phone conversations daily. And the conversations that I am having, I try to be intentional that they're conversations that add value. Because like I said, I like to write blogs based on my daily experiences.
Love it.
So sometimes I will get a blog from a very meaningful conversation, something that I learned, because I'm always looking to learn something. So I feel like if you set your intention on making the day the best, then you can really take it on. It is overwhelming sometimes, so let me not forget to say that. It's very overwhelming.
And that's okay.
Very overwhelming. So my workout time is what I schedule to be like my personal time.
Love
so
it.
I do have my outlet
So
where
you
I'm
have
just
your
by
me time.
myself.
You have me time,
By
you have your
myself.
planning, you have time with your family,
Yes.
and you're able to do it all. We're loving it, we're loving it.
Yes.
But we'll be right back after this short break.
Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Chrissy Morales here, the producer and host of Unsung Heroes, and I'm looking for someone like you to be on my show. If you think you have what it takes to be an unsung hero, email me at tvunsungheroes@gmail.com. Welcome back. This is Chrissy Morales, and I'm here with Jeanette. Jeanette, it is such an honor to have you here today. You are a blessing.
Thank
really.
you. You guys are a blessing. And it's amazing what you do to give people this opportunity to just share, because I think a lot of the time people just see like the little previews on social media and things like that, and they just make this grand assumption that, you know, everything is just flowing and it's perfect and it's going. No, it's not.
Right.
Every day is an absolute test. It's an absolute trial and error and challenge and adversities. Everything comes together, but I always look at it as, you know, it's just a beautiful picture that comes in the end. So I have to be able to endure all of this.
Right.
And my way of, and what I would advise anyone to do is, if you are on a mission or on a journey and you want to build up your endurance to, you know, push through whatever is going on, start with taking care of your health, your mind, your body, your spirit, your energy. That plays a huge part, and that's why that is my number one non-negotiable. No matter what is going on around me, I have to make sure that I am still taking care of my body, which is diet-wise. I have to make sure that I'm still being active, so that I can make sure that I'm giving myself that energy, that boost. I have to feel great. I have to look great in order to continue to push through. And a lot of people make their health a secondary option. And it should be the
I've
first.
noticed that,
And it promotes happiness. So
there you go, the whole key to why you're here, why we're here.
it promotes happiness, because you feel great when you eat better, you feel better, you have a lot more energy. When you work out, you feel great.
Yeah.
Think about it, when you put junk in your body, you feel crappy.
You do.
You feel dragged. You don't want to do anything. So if you just switch that around a little bit, just change up your perspective, how you're thinking, make sure that you're always protecting your energy, protecting your peace, making sure that you're just filling your mind with the things that are going to add value to your life.
Yes, absolutely.
Because it's absolutely draining.
Oh, and everything
to
that
just
goes
take
on
away.
throughout the day, if you
We
focus.
already have life to deal with.
Right.
So we don't want to be the reason that we're adding on extra stress on ourselves, because we are the reasons. You know, we blame everything else and everyone else, but we are the reasons, because we have the ability to hit the stop button, the ignore button,
Oh, yeah.
the do not disturb button, but
Yeah.
we choose not to. Because one, we may feel like we need to do this, or it's something important, or, you know, we're afraid of hurting other people's feelings. But there comes a time when you have to be selfish with yourself, depending what it is.
Right.
That people are forcing on you or want you to accept. It doesn't make you wrong. It doesn't make them wrong or right. We're just all operating from our own personal level of understanding.
Right.
And we just have to be able to respect and understand each other and love them all from the place that they're at.
Absolutely. It's
That's
like Mother Teresa says it best.
Yes.
She has a whole, I don't know it by memory, but I love it. And I just posted it the other day. It's like, she's like, do it anyways, love them anyways.
Yeah.
You know, things are
Just
going to
have
come.
to.
You're going to have obstacles in the way. But you got to push yourself. Because if you don't
have
push
to.
yourself, guess what? Nobody else is going to do
Nobody else
it.
is going to do it. And you have to believe in yourself. And that starts with taking care of yourself.
Absolutely.
You can't give, I like to say, you can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't give the little that you do have.
That's
because
right.
then that becomes a strain. If you want love and compassion from other people, or you want to give that to other people, you have to start first with giving that to yourself.
Yes.
You have to start loving yourself.
It all starts
a little bit
within.
more. Yes, it
you
starts
know,
within.
I feel
Then
like
you
that's
can-
the theme of this season that I've
Has
talked
to
to
be
everybody
within.
that's been on the
Yes.
show is about like internal beauty.
Yes.
And finding the beauty from within and
Yep.
empowering yourself first before you can empower others. So I feel
Because
like that's
there's
so
nothing more unattractive than being beautiful on the exterior, but internally it's damaged, it's broken,
Right.
it's sad, you're operating from a space of lacking, you're not seeing how you're being.
What's some advice that you would give to individuals out there who are going through this time of dark and negativity, that are kind of stuck in their mind? What's something that you could say to them to kind of get them out of there?
The first thing I would say is work on spiritual growth. Building and creating a relationship with God or whomever,
Yes.
you know, because I know there's varieties of worship, but
Yeah.
whomever you worship and pray to, I would say first start there. Secondly, then start to take care of yourself. Like I said, it's important what you're eating. Start developing an active lifestyle so that you're not bored, because I feel like when we're bored, our mind wanders. Because it can be a person that has a job, has everything flowing, but they still feel negative or dark, and it's not that they don't have anything or they're unhappy. Sometimes they're bored and they need to really find something to fill that space that will take them into, you know, that thing that they're looking for. So I will say that. And then again, connect yourself with somebody that you can trust.
Yeah.
Because we all need somebody that we can talk to. You know, nobody's an island. We don't want to be going crazy, just relying on our own thoughts and our own understanding. So it is important to find someone that you can really trust, that you can talk to, that can listen, and also give you great advice, and people that are not going to allow you to just complain. They're going to encourage you to find a solution. They're going to encourage you to empower yourself.
Yes.
Not baby you, but more so listen to you,
Yes.
understand you, and also pick you up and say, okay, what's next? What are we going to do now?
Right.
You know, so I think those three things are very important. And then just develop a consistent habit in your lifestyle of positivity. What you're reading, what you're watching, the music you're listening to, all of those play a part in your energy, your attitude daily.
Yes,
so
they
I
do.
think those are very important.
Absolutely. And you know what? The best thing of all, you guys, is that she's a wellness coach and a life coach. So you can contact her. Let them know where they can contact you and reach out to you.
So I am reachable on Instagram at Unapologetic Happiness LLC. I'm also on Facebook under Shanett McNeill, and my website is www.unapologetichappiness.org. You can email me. You can comment on the blogs from there. My email is info@unapologetichappiness.org, and my contact number is 267-945-4407. That number is reachable from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. If you guys have any questions, want to, you know, make an appointment, have a consultation, just have a dialogue about things that you're willing to, you know, work on and wanting to get started, and you just need that assistance or help in your everyday life. So.
Well, thank you, Jeanette.
me.
You know
Thank
what?
you so much.
You are just such a beautiful, kind soul,
you.
and I love everything that you're doing. So that is why we have you here, and I want to give you a gift. For giving all these people a gift, I want to give you a gift. So on behalf of Unsung Hero, I want to award you with an Unsung Hero Award for doing and going above and beyond in our community. Thank you so much, Jeanette. Such a beautiful soul. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, guys. Until next time, this has been Chrissy Morales with our guest, Shanett McNeill. Bye, guys. Let's take some selfies.